duty calls and pit answers.
We need to refocus our efforts on Medusa. So today's target is Thanatos, god of death.
Thanatos? You mean the Thanatos? Wait, who's Thanatos again?
Back in the 80s, Thanatos took the form of a snake on Medusa's head. He's quite the chameleon, you see, and that was his look back then.
Great fashion sense. But as god of death, he must be a big deal in the Underworld army.
He possesses a key to the Underworld, and he's leading Medusa's invasion of the sea.
So I'll be fighting his forces in the sea? How am I supposed to do that?
Just use your gills. Tell me, Pit, how are you with brachial respiration?
Oh, no worries. I minored in brachial respiration. Wait, you're crazy.
Okay, just hold your breath there for about 2 hours.
I said you're crazy! I can smell the ocean.
We're heading to Thanatos' base, the Seafloor Palace.
You were kidding about holding my breath.
Watch and learn, pupil. Witness the true power of the Goddess of Light. Ready, set, dum da da da!
Whoa! You've outdone yourself, Lady Palutena.
Next stop, the Seafloor Palace.
This is just one more bullet point on your already impressive resume.
What can I say? I'm an overachiever.
Oh, now. Just 1 second there, lassie.
Huh?
Oh! Lord Poseidon!
This is Palutena. Lies don't become a lady.
I'm sorry, but can't a goddess have a little fun?
So that sea parting business was...
Was obviously mine. Right?
Pull off an attack on the Seafloor Palace. I went to the sea god himself.
It all makes sense.
I wouldn't allow anyone else to party my own. In fact, I've half a mind to put it back together.
No! Please don't do that.
We're going deeper now.
Despite your mischievous ways, you should know you have my full support.
Much obliged, Lord Poseidon.
It was bad enough when the dark forces were contained in the underworld, but extending their reach to the sea and land is completely unacceptable. As the goddess of light, it falls on you to destroy them. I have faith that you will.
You have my word.
And mine too. I guess this used to be a city?
Yes, but I sunk it long ago.
Sunk it? That's a bit... extreme.
Humans consist of equal parts hubris, envy, and deceit. Sometimes one has to put them in their place.
This coral is so beautiful.
True. But don't forget the old saying that every coral has its thorn.
I'm pretty sure you're thinking of roses.
And I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of coral. We've arrived at the ocean floor. Only a little longer until we reach the palace. From there, we'll defeat Thanatos and take his key to the underworld.
Covered in barnacles and kelp, but it's actually very nice.
I'll be closing up the sea now. It should wipe out any underworld stragglers.
Just give us one more moment.
Please! I'm not wearing a life vest!
The sea is closed now.
My work here is finished. Good luck, you two.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, goody! Yes! Protecting an impregnable fortress can get awfully lonely.
Is that you, Thanatos?
Actually, I go by Thanatos now. The extra H is for amazing!
Have we met before?
Oh, I'm wounded! Truly I am. I know it's been a while, but surely you haven't forgotten your old foe.
Sorry. There's just so many foes and only one of me.
You know we've crushed Medusa's other commanders, Thanatos. Just give us the key to the underworld and we won't be forced to harm you.
Impatient as always, I see. But since you've come all this way, wouldn't you like to stay and catch up for a bit? Oh, pretty please!
So you're not going to give up the key?
No need to get all huffy now. I'll have you know that I much prefer honey to vinegar, and I prefer witty repartee to any condiment.
This is getting nowhere. Our goal here is to track down Medusa, right?
Yes, Thanatos is basically Medusa's right-hand man. That's why he has the only key to the underworld.
I have no such thing. None whatsoever. Honestly.
How did this guy get to be Medusa's second in command?
Beats me. Seniority?
Hello! It's rude to exclude!
Okay, if Thanatos won't give up the key, we'll have to take it from him.
The longer we wait, the more we have to lose. We need to strike soon. We only have a little way to go, so buckle down.
I'm buckled and ready.
Yoo-hoo! Can you hear me? I'd like to be part of this conversation, please!
Shut it already!
Me? But you've been talking this whole game!
The grind rails run parallel to each other, so you can switch between them. Stay focused on what's coming up. Uh-oh. Everything okay?
This surprised me.
There are more holes in the floor around you, so be careful. It makes us both look bad when you fall. Oh, and it hurts too. Yes, but there's good news. A new path has appeared. Follow it to move forward. I wish my domain had a skating rink.
Yeah, it's really great. Elevator. Well, that's convenient.
Going up. Now approaching the second floor.
This play-by-play really isn't necessary.
Now approaching the third floor. Are you two ignoring me?
run-of-the-mill trapdoor. Shake it off and keep moving. See that mollusk-like enemy? It's called a vacuum.
So what's the deal?
It absorbs the energy of ranged shots and then fires it back at you as a laser. Until it fires at you, though, it remains protected by an armored shell.
Well, if it's hungry for shots, the only thing to do is shoot it. I'll get it out of that shell any way I have to. What's this?
Looks like a moving platform. Stay on it.
Let me jazz things up for you a smidge. We do have to keep things interesting. Keep on trooping, little trooper.
I'm curious about something, Thanatos.
Yes?
You are the god of death, are you not? And if the underworld is the land of the dead, why don't you outrank Medusa?
I'm not really interested in climbing the corporate ladder. You can believe the amount of overtime I have to put in. Plus, that sort of strict hierarchy isn't the underworld style.
You're avoiding my question.
What was that? You seem to be cutting out. La 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 la, I can't hear you.
It's hard to get a good read on him. I can't tell if he's weird or just dim.
Thanatos should be in the next room over.
Goody! Do let us get to the fisticuffing!
Thanks.
I must have dozed off there. Waiting around is such exhausting work.
Heroes always arrive late on the scene.
Thanatos is a skilled chameleon. Don't be surprised if he changes into a spider or scorpion or cockroach or tick, or a moth or lizard or leech or tapeworm or centipede or bat or snake or cat.
But a cat would be kind of cute, right?
I'm tempted to reach for my book of snapping combats. But a foot?
Really? How much harm could...
Ever heard of athlete's foot?
Mini Thanatos? I wonder if they sell these in the gift shop.
There he is!
Slicety slice! Dicety dice! Snappity snap snap snap!
No need to sound so gleeful.
Maybe you can get the sword to hit the spears when they're on the ground.
Crushing victory!
Crushing defeat!
Pick up that gem, Pit. This is our key to the underworld.
And I just have to hold it?
More or less, but first we have to get you geared up for the final battle.
Let's go! With Medusa's commanders out of the way, we're getting to the Battle of Battles. But this isn't the way to the underworld. Where are we going?
I'm a little embarrassed to say.
What is it?
Remember the 3 sacred treasures you used against Medusa long ago?
Of course! The Mirror Shield, Arrow of Light, and Wings of Pegasus.
Right. I hid them in case of an emergency. You know, so they wouldn't get stolen.
That's easier noodle. And you are so smart.
The story doesn't end there. See, there's also this space pirate ship.
Wait, what?
You know, a pirate ship. In space. Its crew travels the galactic sea, robbing the heavens of constellations.
That's awesome. I mean, evil. But what does that have to do with the 3 sacred treasures?
Well, I hid the 3 sacred treasures in the constellations.
So the pirates stole the treasures along with the stars?
And the underworld army has gotten wind of it. They're attacking the ship.
Oh, great.
Which brings us to today's mission. Raid the pirate ship and retrieve the 3 sacred treasures.
I'm on it. And I'm going really fast.
We're already late, so we have to hurry. Hold on.
So the 3 sacred treasures are pretty old now. Do they still work?
They've grown more brittle with age, but they'll likely last a few more battles.
You're not exactly inspiring confidence here.
Well, maybe you don't even need them anymore. Don't be such a chicken.
I'm no chicken. I can take Medusa with one arm tied behind my back.
Listen to that swagger. You've toughened up nicely, Pig. Remember when you'd be like, unfinished all the time?
I still say that. A lot. Man, what a sight.
You've arrived at the Galactic Sea. The pirate ship should be around here somewhere.
Where?
Watch out!
Oh! I guess that was it.
It's moving pretty fast. Stay on its tail.
I think I see the ship. It's under attack by underworld forces.
Good. That means the treasures are still on board.
So the plan now is to defend?
Focus, Pit. To get the treasures, you need to take out those space pirates, too. Plus, just think how lonely the sky would be without constellations. Don't hold back. I'm looking for an entrance. Hold tight. Found one. Get ready to go in.
Not that I'm complaining. Could you be a little gentler next time?
Sorry about that. Are you okay?
So those are the space pirates? I get the feeling they won't just hand over the three sacred treasures.
They might even be tougher than the underworld forces. Be careful. generator room.
What's that shining in the glass?
That's where energy from the galactic sea is converted into propulsive power. As long as the ship remains in the galactic sea, it can run indefinitely.
So, I should destroy the shiny thing.
You'd better not. The explosion would be enormous.
Sounds hurty.
The Underworld Army really wants to know this way. Oh, I see.
See what?
This must be a storage vault for the stolen constellations. They've all been compressed for easy transport.
And what about the 3 sacred treasures?
Unfortunately, they don't seem to be here. I bet the pirate captain has them. I wonder if he's wearing them.
Then it's more than just an emergency.
It's a fashion emergency. You might recognize this type of underworld enemy from your past adventures. Here's a tip. Don't attack the big monster straight on. Instead, use melee attacks to launch the little bugs back at it.
Whoa!
This is the side of the ship's hull.
The view's like a postcard. Switch, huh?
That's what it looks like.
Probably does something.
They usually do.
ring!
It looks like somebody beat you to it.
Hope there's room for one more.
There's always room for one more. Set up a grind rail for you outside the ship.
Thank you very much.
I'm pretty limited in where I can put grind rails. Luckily, the underworld forces cleared out a lot of clutter.
Where's this thing go?
To the ship's control room. I think that's where we'll find the 3 sacred treasures.
Good. I want my stuff back. This place is crawling with underworld enemies too.
Keep pushing forward. This elevator will take you to the pirate captain.
I am so swabbing the deck with that jerk. idea what he's saying.
He's like, "Yar, I'll make ye walk the space plank, scurvy dog." That's just a loose translation.
Oh man, not the space plank. Ugh.
A space kraken? Well, that came out of nowhere.
What's it even doing here?
The galactic sea is home to all sorts of nasty creatures.
So it's not affiliated at all with the Underworld Army?
Either way, you better do something about those tentacles.
Understood.
Although, when prepared correctly, octopus is actually quite delicious.
What do you think about food at a time like this?
We've got 3 tentacles to go.
To the left!
Only one left.
Last tentacle.
Now go for the head. Attacking from a distance and getting in close both have their pros and cons. Try to find the range that works well with the weapon you're using now.
Got it. You can always trust Ranger to find the best tool for a job. Calamari!
What a sucker.
Hey, look! Check it out!
The 3 sacred treasures must be inside.
The box is really held up well.
It is less pixelated than I remember.